Have you ever looked at other witches online and thought to yourself, they seem to know what they're doing, but I still feel like I'm figuring it all out? Maybe you've been drawn to witchcraft for months, possibly even some years. You've read the books, you've watched the videos, you've bought crystals, tarot cards, or even created an altar, and you've learned about the lunar cycles, a bit about magic, the Sabbats, and you may have even done some rituals and some spells, yet there's still this little voice inside that's sort of saying, am I really a witch? Am I doing it right? Why don't I feel as connected as everyone else seems to? And if you've ever felt that way, I want you to know something. You're not alone here. And it doesn't mean that you're not meant for the path. What it usually means is that there's usually a gap between learning about witchcraft and actually building a witchcraft practice that feels deeply connected to who you truly are. And today we're going to talk about exactly what that gap looks like and how you can begin creating a practice that feels grounded, that feels authentic and truly yours. My name is Sandra. I'm the author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path, and I've been on the witchcraft path now for over 35 years. And over that time, I've explored many different aspects of the craft, from developing a personal practice, working with ritual and magic, connecting with various different deities, and doing the deeper inner work of transformation. And I've learned that witchcraft isn't just about what we do, it's what we become or who we become. I'm also the creator of the Mystery Witch School Academy, where I help people who feel drawn or called to witchcraft create a grounded, meaningful practice that fits who they are. Because one of the things that I've discovered over the years is that many people are drawn to witchcraft, but they often feel overwhelmed, especially now more than ever. They wonder, where do I begin? Am I doing it right? Do I need to know more before I can call myself a witch? Do I need to be initiated by another witch? And this is something that I totally understand, because I remember my own journey of searching and learning and exploring before I found a coven. And it was hard. It's difficult doing it on your own. So what I've learned is that witchcraft isn't just about, collecting knowledge and learning rituals. It's actually about building a relationship with the craft itself and building a relationship with your true self. It's about discovering your own connection with your own intuition, with your own way of walking the path. So today I want to share 5 signs that you may be stuck in what I call the witch identity gap. And this is just that space between knowing that you're drawn to witchcraft and actually feeling confident and connected to your practice. Before we begin, let me know in the comments, have you felt like you love witchcraft, but you're still waiting to just feel like a real witch? One of the biggest signs that you're stuck in the witch identity gap is that you're consistently learning, but you're feeling like you're not really getting anywhere, that you're not connected. You might have dozens of books. You might have saved hundreds of rituals. You might know the meanings of the various crystals and some herbs, tarot even, or the moon phases. But when it comes to actually practicing the craft, you're just feeling unsure. You're thinking, where do I start? Am I doing this correctly? Maybe you're afraid of getting it wrong. You might be saying, what should I actually be doing every day? And this is incredibly common, because most people begin witchcraft from the outside in. They start with the tools, the rituals, the information. But true connection comes from building the foundations underneath those things. It's understanding, who am I as a witch? What practices resonate with me, and why do they resonate with me? How do I connect with my intuition? How do I create a meaningful relationship with the energies and the spirits and the deities that I work with? When you have that foundation, your rituals do come alive. They feel different. They stop being something that you're copying from a book or following like a recipe and become something that comes from within you. Sign number 2. Maybe you've looked online and thought, everyone else seems confident. Everyone else knows what they're doing. Why don't I feel like that? You see someone with a beautiful altar, someone sharing their rituals, someone talking about their connection with a deity or a spirit, and you're comparing your beginning with somebody else's years of experience. But what you don't see is everything that happened before they got their confidence, the questions they were asking, the doubts that they had, the experimentation, the mistakes, the years of building trust with their intuition. Your witchcraft journey is not supposed to look like anyone else's. There is no one correct way to be you or be you as a witch. The goal isn't to become another person's version of a witch either. The goal is to become your own self. And that comes from having guidance, structure, and a space to explore. Now, if you're listening to this and you're thinking, yes, this is exactly where I am at the moment. I feel called to witchcraft, but I don't know how to create a practice that actually feels like my own. I want to invite you to join my free masterclass, Start Your Witchcraft Practice Without Overwhelm. I created this short masterclass for those of you who are feeling the pull of witchcraft, but aren't sure where to begin, or for those who have started exploring witchcraft, but you want to create a stronger foundation. Inside the masterclass, I share the key foundations that will help you move from simply learning about witchcraft to actually creating a meaningful practice that feels connected and personal. You can find the link in the description field below this video. And now let's continue with sign number 3. This is one of the biggest things that I hear and see online. There's so much information. I don't know what to learn first. And honestly, I understand when you first discover witchcraft, especially these days with the internet, it can feel like walking into a giant library where every book is open at once. There are so many paths, so many traditions, so many practices. And instead of feeling empowered, you can actually end up feeling overwhelmed. You're wondering, do I need to choose a tradition? Do I need an altar? Do I need certain tools? Am I missing something important here? But witchcraft isn't about having everything figured out before you start. It's about creating a relationship with the craft. And that takes time. That's something you build. It grows one step at a time. And a strong foundation allows you to explore the different areas of witchcraft from a place of confidence rather than from confusion. Sign number 4. Maybe you've had those moments where you feel deeply connected. You do rituals, you journal, you meditate, you feel inspired, and then life gets busy. And suddenly weeks pass and you start to feel guilty. A real witch should feel more consistent. A real witch should be more connected to their path. The consistency doesn't come from forcing yourself. It comes from having a practice that fits into your life. And practice doesn't need to be complicated either. Sometimes the most powerful moments are the small ones, just lighting a candle with intention, connecting with the full moon, taking a moment to listen to your intuition, creating a daily spiritual practice that honors the small moments because they become the foundation. And this is something I call the daily threshold. It's a doorway between everyday life and your magical practice. Because witchcraft isn't something that's separate from your life. It's something woven through your life. Sign number 5. Maybe you're waiting until you know more, waiting until you've read more books, waiting until you have the perfect altar, waiting until you understand everything. But the truth is, you don't become a witch because you finally know enough. You become a witch through the relationship you build with the craft as you learn the craft. I've been walking this craft for over 35 years, and I can tell you that confidence does not come from knowing everything. It comes from showing up and from practicing, from trusting yourself, from creating a relationship with your own intuition. The feeling of being ready actually comes after you begin, not before. So if you've recognized yourself in any of these signs, I want you to know that what you are experiencing is incredibly common. You don't need to know everything before you begin. You don't need the perfect altar, the perfect tools, or a complete understanding of every tradition. New traditions come along every day. What you do need is a foundation, a clear pathway where you can explore witchcraft, discover what resonates with you, and build a practice that feels authentic to your own journey. And this is exactly why I created the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy. It is a guided journey designed to help you move beyond simply learning about witchcraft and actually begin creating a meaningful personal practice. Inside the Academy, we explore the foundations of witchcraft, ritual, magic, connection, intuition, and the many different ways that you can weave the craft into your everyday life. Rather than feeling overwhelmed by all of the information available, you have a structured path that allows you to learn step by step, that you get to practice. And as you practice, you grow. Because becoming confident in your witchcraft doesn't happen by collecting more information. It happens by building a relationship with the craft. So if you're ready to stop feeling like you're searching from the outside and start creating your practice from the inside, I do invite you to join the Mystery Witch School 101 Academy. The link is in the description field below this video, and you'll also find it on my website, mysterywitchschool.com. And for those of you who've already established a witchcraft path and you know the basics and you're looking for a way to connect to your craft every day, do check out the Daily Threshold app. There's a link to that in the description field below this video as well. That app helps you connect to your craft every day in really simple ways. Now, I'd love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments which one of these signs resonated with you, or maybe there's more than one that resonated with you. Was it feeling overwhelmed? Was it comparing yourself, comparisonitis, not knowing where to start, or just feeling like you're still waiting to feel like a witch? Share it in the comments, please, because I do read all of the comments. And if you want to continue to explore your witchcraft journey, do make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Blessed be.